In 1995, Indonesia released a coin that most people treated as nothing more than simple pocket change. The 100 rupiah coin was small, lightweight, and designed for everyday transactions. It moved constantly through markets, buses, food stalls, and small neighborhood shops. People used it to buy snacks, pay small fares, or receive it as part of their change after purchase. At the time, no one paid special attention to it. It was simply another coin among many circulating in the Indonesian economy. Millions of these coins were produced and distributed across the country by Bank Indonesia. Because of the huge number minted, the coin quickly became a normal part of daily life. Children often collected them in jars, shopkeepers stored them in drawers, and many people carried several of them in their pockets without even thinking about it. Like most low-value coins, it was never considered rare or special when it first appeared. The coin itself has a simple yet meaningful design. It was made from aluminum, a metal chosen for being lightweight, affordable, and resistant to corrosion. This gave the coin its distinctive silver-colored appearance while also making it extremely light compared to many other coins around the world. Because aluminum is softer than metals like nickel or copper, the coin could easily develop scratches, dents, or worn surfaces after years of circulation. On one side of the coin appears the Garuda Pancasila, the national emblem of Indonesia. The Garuda bird spreads its wings proudly, representing strength, unity, and the philosophical foundation of the nation. Surrounding the emblem are the words Bank Indonesia, identifying the authority responsible for issuing the coin. The design reflects national pride and the importance of the country's official currency system. The other side of the coin features the number 100 rupiah, clearly indicating its value. Below the number appears the year of issue, 1995. Alongside the value, the coin displays an image of a palm tree, a symbol connected to Indonesia's natural environment and agricultural resources. The design is simple but meaningful, representing the relationship between the nation, its people, and the natural wealth of the land. At the time of its release, the coin held modest purchasing power. It could contribute to the cost of small everyday items or combine with other coins to complete a payment. However, like many currencies, the value of small denominations gradually decreased over time due to inflation and economic changes. As years passed, the 100 rupiah coin slowly became less common in daily transactions. Because the coin was made from aluminum and frequently used in everyday exchange, most examples that survived in circulation developed visible wear. Edges became smooth, designs lost their sharpness, and many coins were scratched or bent. Coins that remained in perfect or near-perfect condition became increasingly difficult to find as the years went by. Collectors around the world pay special attention to condition when evaluating coins. Even a very common coin can become valuable if it remains in excellent shape after many years. A coin that still shows its original shine, strong details, and minimal marks is far more desirable than one that has been heavily circulated. This principle applies to coins from every country and every historical period. Hence, the global hobby of coin collecting continued to grow. Interest expanded beyond traditional European and American coins. Collectors began exploring coins from Asia, Africa, and other regions of the world. Indonesian coins, including the 1995 100 rupiah, started appearing in discussions within international numismatic communities. Online marketplaces also played a major role in increasing interest in older coins. Platforms allowed collectors to buy, sell, and display items to a worldwide audience. Suddenly, coins that once circulated quietly in one country could attract attention from buyers thousands of kilometers away. This global exposure created new opportunities for rare coins to gain recognition. Many collectors specialize in particular themes or regions. Some focus only on Southeast Asian currency, while others collect coins made from unusual metals such as aluminum. Because the 1995 Indonesian 100 rupiah coin combines both regional interest and unique material composition, it eventually gained attention among certain collectors who appreciate these characteristics. Another factor that increases collector interest is historical context. Coins serve as small pieces of history, representing the economic and cultural environment of the time in which they were produced. The 1995 coin reflects Indonesia's monetary system during the late 20th century, a period when the country continued developing its economy and expanding its presence in global markets. For collectors, owning coins from different periods helps tell the story of how currencies evolve over time. Each design change, metal composition, and minting technique reflects decisions made by governments and central banks. Even a small coin like the 100 rupiah can become a symbol of a specific moment in a nation's financial history. Because millions of coins were originally produced, most examples remain very affordable today. However, the situation changes dramatically when a coin appears in exceptional condition. Coins that were never heavily used, carefully stored, or preserved in protective cases can maintain nearly perfect surfaces and sharp design features. Professional coin grading services also influence collector value. These organizations examine coins under magnification and assign a grade based on preservation quality. Coins that receive high grades often attract much higher prices because collectors trust the evaluation of certified experts. Sometimes rare variations also appear within a coin series. These can include slight differences in design, minting errors, or limited production batches. Even tiny differences can create excitement among collectors because they add uniqueness to a coin that otherwise seems common. Stories of valuable coins discovered in everyday places have inspired many people to check their old collections. Some individuals have found coins hidden in drawers, inherited from family members, or stored in jars for decades. Occasionally, a coin that once seemed insignificant turns out to be desirable to collectors. The thrill of discovery is one of the reasons coin collecting remains such a popular hobby. Unlike many collectibles that require large investments, coins can sometimes be found unexpectedly in personal belongings or old household items. This possibility encourages people to examine even the smallest coins more carefully. The 1995 Indonesian 100 rupiah coin represents this idea perfectly. It began as an ordinary piece of currency used in daily life. Over time, as coins were lost, damaged, or melted down, the number of well-preserved examples slowly decreased. This gradual reduction increased interest among collectors searching for coins that still look nearly new. When collectors evaluate a coin, they consider several important factors. These include condition, rarity, historical importance, demand, and authenticity. Even if a coin was once common, strong collector demand combined with exceptional condition can dramatically increase its perceived value. Another important aspect is presentation. Coins that remain sealed in protective holders or stored in professional cases maintain their quality better than those kept loose in pockets or jars. Proper storage prevents scratches, moisture damage, and environmental awareness of collectible coins continues to grow through online videos, forums, and social media. More people are learning about coins they previously ignored. Educational content helps viewers understand the details that collectors look for, such as mint marks, design clarity, and metal composition. Because of this growing awareness, coins from the 1990s are now reaching an age where collectors begin to revisit them with fresh interest. Items that once seemed modern gradually become historical artifacts as decades pass. This shift in perspective often brings renewed attention to coins from that era. The Indonesian 100 rupiah coin from 1995 remains a fascinating example of how everyday currency can become part of the global collecting world. It carries a simple design, a lightweight aluminum structure, and a connection to Indonesia's national identity through the Garuda emblem and the palm tree imagery. Many collectors appreciate coins not only for financial value but also for the stories they represent. A single coin might have traveled through countless hands, markets, and cities before eventually ending up in a collection. Each scratch or mark can represent a moment in its journey through history. For viewers and collectors alike, examining coins carefully can reveal surprising details. Something that looks ordinary at first glance might possess features that make it interesting to specialists. That is why experienced collectors always recommend checking old coins rather than ignoring them. While most 1995 Indonesian 100 rupiah coins remain simple collectibles with modest value, rare examples preserved in outstanding condition can generate significant interest among enthusiasts around the world. Some listings and collector discussions have even suggested that an exceptionally preserved specimen could attract an extraordinary valuation in the global collector market, with speculative figures reaching as high as $5 million.